Hold on, people, just sharing it first. Diaspora
Bring it back.
Yeah, and Americans, exactly, 100%. You're 100% diaspora
Bring it back.
Yeah, and Americans, exactly, 100%. You're 100%. No, you're not wrong. Yeah, but the problem is, there's no incentive for them to come back because of they're overworked. The nurses are overworked and they're underpaid. And this is why they're going to Australia. And this is why they're going to America. This is why they're going to different countries. So, yeah.
Okay, the other crowd going in the other direction, is that it? The Palestinian solidarity.
That is a counter. That's not even a Palestinian. That's a deliberate. They're saying it's Palestinian, but it's a deliberate counter of this. They knew that we were coming here today, so they deliberately said that.
But they're here every Saturday.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But they deliberately set up here to us to make our that.
But they always start. They're here every Saturday.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand. Okay, yeah.
Who's on hold for people?
Yeah. I think it's a deliberate counter.
You're saying it's deliberate.
Yeah. I know they go here every week, but anyway. Here we go, the big one from Cork. Just about to start here, everyone. There's the poly boy in front of me, look. Take it! Who speaks?
Who speaks?
Our streets!
Who speaks?
Our streets!
Who speaks?
Our streets!
Who speaks?
Our streets! Our streets! Whoa! What's up?
This is like the real St. Patrick's Day, not the beginning of St. Patrick's Day.
Got a flag, enemy. Got your flag. Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi! Just gonna get that size with just the length of it there, look. It's still the whole way down the road, look. All the way down. I see your flags, I see your tricolours, look.
Come with it, lady.
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets!
Quero meu.
Hurry!
Here, let's take a walk down the line here. Big long line the whole way down. Look at this.
I can only take one or two, but I gotta
Just taking a walk down to show you the length. Whole thing. Women's March. It wouldn't surprise me if they tried to. The whole way down, look, long road of sea of flags. It's still coming around the corner, look. Yes, Greeners! Whoa, look who we have! Anna, Danny! I love it! What's happening? Elaine! Good on you. All right, man. Whoa, up the Irish! Up the Irish! Make Ireland great again! Yeah, look. Still coming around the corner. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa! Go on, blow your whistle. Blow your whistle. That's it. Yes. Border control. We need Polish border control. That's what we need. Something like Poland. Still coming, look. Still coming. Massive. That's the end there now, look. It's only ending there now, look. Oh yeah, let me have that one. All the patriots there, Bobby Sands, Michael Collins, James Connolly, and then the three idiots at the front, at the bottom, sorry. All the traitors at the bottom. Mary Pooh, EU, McDonald's. Come on, come on. Here we have, look, politicians, media and daughters lied, over 20,000 exits. Ah, man, that's a story.
All right, how are you like?
I expected the unexpected, so I didn't jump. I just, go on.
I'll get one of the others to do it next time.
Yeah. I'm not doing Sturton this time because it sort of fucked my plans up for YouTube, and you know what I mean? I'm going to run back down the front now. How many do you reckon? Roughly. Guesstimate. More than what?
I've already seen the back here. I couldn't tell you what's at the front.
Yeah, I stood there 10 minutes and they told them all to come through. get that there. See there, look. Get that picture. There we go. The magic trio. The magic trio. McGregor for Ireland, president. Don't know if people believe that. But. Yes, Ezra. Good man. There we have Ezra there, look. Oh, here comes the rain. Just gonna get the jacket on here. Get the jacket on there. Oh, it might just pass, you know.
It's only showing for the day.
There's no point getting fucking soaked. I'm just on live here, just to let you know I'm on live. I'm not pointing it at you.
Oh, yeah, no,
Hold on a second there.
That's just going to pass.
He's all right.
Yeah, great. Thanks a million. Thank you.
Might as well let it pass rather than getting soaked.
No, it's just small one. I don't give a shit.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, do you want to sit in your buggy, yeah? You should be sitting in my
Yup. What a day, what a city. What a day, what a city. Just like that. And the Cork out. Fuck off, rain. Go back to Spain. Over the bridge. What's this bridge called? What's the bridge called? Anyone? Listen, we're just going over the bridge here. Haven't a clue the name of it. I've never been in Cork. There's Roderick O'Gruman. All right. There we go. Great. You're right. You're right. Yes. Good on you. Oh, fuck's sake.
How's it going?
I seen these in the car. I seen you on the video coming down in the car. Yeah. Where's Keith and Corky?
I'd say, no, it's a guess, but I'd say they're up at the front there.
All right.
That's
Good.
what I'd say myself.
They're YouTubing. Yeah. Story here now.
I don't think so.
Sound get front camera. Sorry. There's Shane up there, Luke. Sorry. Good man, thanks.
To welcome all the mongrels to this great gathering.
Everyone give a cheer to the mongrels!
The only real mongrels that live amongst us are the ones at the door who fail to represent us. We are standing here today because we know something isn't quite right in this country. An attack by international ideologies and policies being pushed by all politicians from all of Ireland's mainstream political parties along with the fake opposition. Nationalism is rooted in tribalism. But what is nationalism? I'm going to give a quick word because it's raining and then I'll introduce the speakers.
No,
Well, in short, it's the belief that all indigenous people of each nation reserve the right to self-govern and steer their nations in the best direction for the people of that nation, and that's all we want.
What do you want?
I can see some fantastic familiar faces who have travelled far and wide to be here with us today. I'm after skipping loads now because of the rain. I'd like to thank especially today Blind for organising today's event. And for giving me the privilege of being MC. To all our class work organisers, Ivan, Connor, Frank, Jordan, Tommy and our volunteers Owen and Eric and the rest of the stewards. Without these fine men today wouldn't be possible. And to all those who contributed to banners, vests, radios, etc. Jar from Hands Around Cork, thank you. Also to our fine musicians, Siobhan and Darren, and our fantastic piper. Can we give them a round of applause? And last but not least, I would like to thank every single one of you who came out here today. And especially to our many little patriots. And Steve. So now I follow you, I would like to start welcoming our first speaker, a great hard-working, patriotic family man, Tommy Murphy.
Fuck's sake.
Can you all hear me? I do not know what to say today. Cork City has never ever in its history seen a crowd of patriots so big. I'm absolutely blown away. The government think that the people are on their side. This definitely says that you're not 100%. I want to thank you all for coming from all corners of Ireland, north and south, and I even met a guy who came back from Switzerland today to be here. So, but there's one lady that inspired me the other day. I just bumped into her there. I don't know her last name, but most you probably know her. Her name is Teresa. She's from Dimna. This is the woman who stood up for her Christianity and infiltrated an early festival and prayed the rosary. She is an inspiration, an absolute inspiration. She is down here with us today. And this is what I want to speak about, is our Christianity, our values. God must be setting the hearts of the Irish on fire this week. With people like Teresa stepping up, we have Enoch Burke, who showed absolute courage in the face of adversity. This is the Christian fire that we need to get this country out of the absolute hellhole we're in at the moment. Because without it, we're not going to make it. We've had a week where the Irish are being dehumanised. And as some of you know, it's step 4 or 5 on the way to a genocide. We need the faith of our forefathers who stood up against Vikings, the Normans, the English, and even at the tip of a sword would not bend the knee, would not give up their faith. This is the kind of courage that we need to get us out of the situation we're in right now. With the past 1,500 years, Christianity, brought here to the shores by St. Patrick, has been ingrained in our DNA. So much so that if we were to lose our Christianity, I believe we wouldn't be Irish anymore. And this certainly would not be Ireland. But unfortunately, back in the late 80s, the sex abuse scandals rocked the church and millions fled. They dropped the armour of God and took off in shame. But I want to talk about that just for a second. I know you have a few minutes here. But I want you to check out a book called Infiltration, the plot to destroy the church from within, by a guy called Dr. Taylor Marshall. The paedophile phenomenon in the Catholic Church was brought in by the cabal 200 years ago, and by the cabal you all know who I'm talking about. Luciferians, Jewish groups, Freemasons, and now Islamists have been put in to take down our church. In the Gospel, Luke's Gospel, 16:18. Oh, sorry, I got mixed up. Matthew 16:18, forgive me. When Christ said to Peter, "On this rock I shall build my church, and the gates of hell will never prevail against it." I want to send this message to the government who are trying to destroy our faith, who are trying to indoctrinate all our children with Islam, transgenderism and communism, all known enemies of Christ. You will fail. It is written, you will fail. Our kids don't need to be indoctrinated in false teachings of any religion, because we have the truth here. I won't get this one mixed up. John 14, Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. Nobody comes to the Father except through me." He didn't say no one comes to the Father except through me, Muhammad, Buddha, elephant-headed guy from India, Stalin, only through him. Every other ideology is false. So you can tell your kids the next time you're told to go to a mosque and listen to that music, Al-Qadri, it is heresy, it is apostasy. Do not send your kids. I also want to give Andy Cork a mention. We have battles ahead of us. But Andy Cork, I presume you're here today. Andy Cork may or may not know of the significance of when he chose to cover the country in the green, white and gold, the spiritual significance of it. He stumbled upon something amazing, because our flag, the Irish flag, means peace and unity between Catholics and Protestants. Right? And I know we haven't had a great history. We haven't, right? But believe me, we have a worse enemy coming, and the gates of hell are getting very, very close. So we need to come together. Now, I'm going to end this with a prophecy from St. Patrick as he was fasting on a mountain 1,500 years ago. One of the prophecies was that Ireland would never fall to barbarians. You can go check that out. This is the man who brought our Christian faith to us. You can trust him. The next one he said, this is sometime after he died, it was prophesied that the light of Christianity would cover Ireland for a long, long time. But then it would dim. It would dim. I think we're in these dim days now, the dimming of the faith. But then he said, little shards of sunlight would break through the clouds and eventually cover the land. And that was to signify the comeback of Christianity all over Ireland, and that it will remain here until the end of time. time. So look, lads, it's like this, right? Believe in us, believe in our culture, believe in our faith. Go back to mass, get back to the church, start praying, become proper Christians again. God save Ireland.
Wow, where'd you go from there? Tommy Murphy, lads. So next we have Anthony Casey, who's going to speak about the patrols across the country from Sheena Dina. Welcome, Anthony.
Thanks very much. Big Richard Cardew. It's Mr. Anton O'Connell. I'm here to talk about something very important that's been growing across the movement right now. It's called Sheena Dina. It's a grassroots movement. It's non-political. But if you don't know what it is, the boys in blue that are here certainly know what it is, and so does the state. And they're afraid of it, because Irish men and women are coming together. They're afraid. They're sick and tired of being afraid in their own towns. We are 600 strong at the moment, and it's growing more. But 600 is not enough. We need to make sure that we stand up for our communities and not be afraid of the propaganda out there against us. Sheena Dina is the unification of brave Irish people. It's the concerned grandparent, the worried mother and the angry father that are tired of people roaming our streets and the crimes going through the roof. This is something that Eric and not
All right.
So if you want to get involved with something, look for the people that pull arm badges today and grab one yourself and join your community group and get involved in the patrols. Sheena Dina is not a slogan, it's a call to action. It's a promise that the next generations will not lose their safety and affordability in this country. And I make a vow today that when our grandkids are sitting on our laps in 20, 30 years' time, that they will not ask where we sat as Ireland got destroyed. They can tell, we can tell them that we're and we will claim that motherland. Sheena Dina, there before. Thanks very much.
Well, thank you for that, Anthony. Well, I've a woman out here who's going to blow it out of the water. One of my very good friends, Ciara Manning from Kells. Take your turn.
Huh? No, that's why I moved. I was in there. I moved around. Didn't want to listen to him. I was there in front. I didn't want to listen to him.
No. I'm also guilty of interviewing that migrant, the gay migrant up in Letterkenny the other week. You know the one that left his wife and 2 kids at home? That gay was sorry, he's bisexual. He's bisexual. Yeah, that was me. Lads, the country is in a very bad state. We are being invaded. We are being taken over. We are being replaced. And we have been underestimated. Big time. They have no idea. Look at all of this. They have no idea what is coming. This woman got mentioned already by Tommy, but I'm mentioning it again. Teresa Burke, you're an absolute legend.
Too noisy to hear the
morning, for the first time at last, she put a hijab on and she walked into Cork Park and she stood in front of hundreds of Muslim men and she said, we're all behind the trees, it's fair play to them. The government are playing games with us, okay? I've 2 little We are not going to stop. We're going to get bigger, better, stronger, and louder. Now, where are we getting started? We haven't even taken the gloves off yet. So they might start packing out away their offices, because their days in Dáil are numbered. Well, that's our Ciara from Carls, ladies and gentlemen. She's a powerhouse, that one. Well, I have another very good friend of mine, an absolute true legend. I don't even need the phone to introduce this legend. He is unbelievable up and down the country, our own Fergus Power.
Hey lads, I just want to speak today about this little girl on this board. Her name is Ava O'Brien. Some of you might know her name already. I've been campaigning for her for the last 2 years to try and get justice for her. She was 13, totally fit and healthy, not a bother on her, a brilliant Irish dancer, a phenomenal artist and a gorgeous child. And in her own father's words, she was murdered by Pfizer and it was sanctioned by the Irish state. Right? What do we do? She got coerced in the... Yeah, say it! Justice for Ava! Justice for all! Justice for Ava! Justice for all!
That's Fergus on, yeah. So.
Yeah, just any other father out there, just think about it. When you bring a child into the world, all the worry, all the time you spend looking after them, the nights you stay up, making sure they're alright, nursing through sickness and health. And then one day someone... Sorry. Right, so this girl was coerced. She's the last person in that class to take that job, that fucking poison, excuse me for person, but I'm worried about it.
Leroy.
23,000 excess mortality in this country, lads, since they're rolling out of that job. And they're all responsible for it. I know you want to see every one of them involved in it, from top to bottom, including them fucking scumbags and that dog.
Seen that red Jeep? That red Jeep! Did you get a good look inside it? Radio or... Yeah. It dropped back. As soon as you went behind it, it dropped back. Yeah.
You don't sort this out, they're going to do it again. And do it again, alright?
It eventually went past us. Eventually. About 20 minutes later.
We've taken an awful lot of hits off this government. And we paved the way and made it easier for other people to come after us, right? I take that off these every day of the week. Everything I do is for my family and for my children and for their children, alright? And for their God-given birthright, okay? And say one more thing, and always remember it, there's not a guard, there's not a judge, there's not a politician above you in this world. The only one above you in this world is God, alright?
Here.
I got to back at this last week. Absolute scumbag failure. And you must be embarrassed yourself and you call that me home man, right?
I know, but I'll get a bottle of wine for the books.
You want to say what I think you need, right?
Bottle of whiskey, that's it. Sunlight whiskey.
You haven't fucking teacher. You don't inspire us. Just one more thing, that's before I go. Another else down there, Teresa, she's one of my best supporters, she's absolutely love her, right? This whole movement is based on love, right? It's based on love of country, God, family, our children, and their futures, that's it, alright? There's no hate here, okay? And one more thing, if you really think about it, would you deal with the fact she's gonna kill you when you get home, right? We do the Irish fans already. I wouldn't be anywhere in my life only for her. I absolutely adore the Browns and Dogs fan. Do us a favour and sing a happy birthday for tomorrow.
There's Michelle standing there, look, ready to go up next. Michelle Keane, yeah.
Well, we have a fine, well-spoken lady from Kerry. She's not afraid to take on anyone, especially the heavy hitters.
Go on, Michelle!
Give it up, everyone, for Michelle Queen.
Yeah!
Friends, neighbours, people of Era, and the proud people of the People's Republic of Cork. A mother, an ordinary Irish woman just like you, stand here before you today, not in anger, but in unity, calling on every single one of you to rise for the common purpose. An Ireland free, an Ireland independent, an Ireland no longer ruled by Brussels or by this failed cobbled together government led by you will. Make me a scapegoat. Call me a failed politician if it suits the headlines or the narrative. But I say this, please, let's save our country, Cork. I was jailed unlawfully for 4 days to prison a week before Christmas, a mother of 2 by the Irish so-called Free State. While known criminals, rapists, pedophiles and murderers walk our streets freely and given a new identity, prisoner 125204. And why? Because I spoke out and told the truth. I told the truth. Because I dared to challenge them, the system. But they forgot one thing. They can jail me. They can even try and silence Michelle Keane. But they will never defeat the Irish people. Not as long as we refuse to bow. We do not bow to Micheál Martin, that traitor who calls us Mongols. We do not bow to Simon Harris. We do not bow to the unelected bureaucrats in Europe, in Brussels. We do not answer to globalist suits in silence. Even voices in the dawn, like Michael Healy-Rae and his political elites, have all tried to silence me. So I say to Michael Healy-Rae and his elites, let them jail me again. Let them jail me again. But I asked you, Cork, the rebel county, if they shut me up, will you rise up in my place? Will you rise in my place? Will they shut you up? I can't hear you.
No!
Will they shut you up?
No!
I can't hear you.
No!
Will they shut you up?
No!
These are trying times, and right now, more than ever, our country needs one thing: unity! I focus on one horizon, an Ireland that is free, sovereign, and belongs to its Irish people. Not to the elites, not to the bankers and wankers of this country. Remember, who bled for the land. Michael Collins, Tom Boyes, Lee Lynch, Thomas McCartan, Sean Moylan, Sean Egerty, Terence McSweeney, Dan Murphy, the blacksmith volunteer that came from Knocknagosham, and his brother John Coffey Murphy, Countess Markovich, David Devanera, and the common man women that died for what? They died in vain. What these traitors are doing to this country now, these people died in vain.
What up as a statue. Where'd you get that?
Statue held up by the fellows. Yeah, but
Whose was it?
oh right, yeah.
That was in front of you there.
And then Casey came up. I didn't want to hear him, so I came back here.
We will rise. We will rise. If it takes truth and courage, we will answer. Yes, we will answer. I saw it myself on election night as a presiding officer in Turin polling station. Tore out ballot papers right in front of me while a polling clerk looked idly on. And I will prove this injustice in the High Courts in Ireland. To the man and the women of Ireland, I say, turn back now. It's not too late. Let us claim our republic. A republic for the people, by the people, and led by the people. Now to the rising voices of Irish women, I say, now here is a chance for our women. Take it as a compliment that your voices are rising, louder, stronger, prouder than ever before. They said our goals were too high. They said we were divided, but they were wrong. Some days are just days, but there are days like this one. A day history will remember. Because we refused to sit on the sidelines, because we stood up and said, not our country, not today. If we have the courage to fight, to change, to rise, then we must remember this. This Irish Republic was established by the Irish people, and it can only be disestablished by the Irish people. So I ask you, are you ready? Are you ready to stand up for your country, for your children, for your country? Because when ordinary Irish people stand together, we do extraordinary things. Garvila Monaghan,
Before I call on the next speaker, can I just put the word out? My wife and children are out there somewhere. I lost you along the way. So can you make it up towards the stage, sweetheart? Because I can't see you. The next speaker is Jordan from the National Party of Cork. Now, Jordan, are you here?
Can't too loud, you fucking do any comments, yeah. Can't, you want to hear me?
My name's Jordan Crowley and I'm from the National Party here in Cork. I want to start off by saying thank you all for coming out and standing here with us today. And not just for us up here either, and not just for this movement, but for something deeper, something older, something nearly buried. You didn't come today to be entertained. You didn't come to wave a sign or shout at the sky. You came because you know something in this country is dying. Not all at once, not with a bang, but system by system, voice by voice, lie by lie. They tell us everything's fine, that the economy is growing, that all the diversity is enriching, that we should be grateful to live in this modern Ireland. But look around and ask yourself, is this the type of functional nation we want to live in? A nation where your child is placed out of a home in the town they grew up in. A nation where your wage doesn't cover your rent, where your people are told to sit down and shut up while the government hands over your future to strangers. And they expect you to accept it, to watch it all disappear and say nothing. But here's what they didn't count on. We're still fucking here! The ones who remember how it's supposed to be. The ones who won't apologise for to live in a country that serves its own people. The ones who never forgot that Ireland is not just America, not just a location, but a legacy, a people, a duty, a home. And for too long the decent people of this nation have been too polite, too patient and too afraid to say what they say. They won't say, this is not your fault. You didn't fail your country failed you. Your leaders sold you out. Your media light and your future was stolen and corrupted and ended up like spoils while you were told to be quiet and behave. They sold your homes to foreign investment funds. They packed your hospitals with foreign staff while driving Irish doctors and nurses out. They've rewritten laws to silence you and stifle opposition, all in the name of inclusion. They don't fix what they break. They bury it.
And then they bury you under slogans, under shame, under numbers and names that don't mean anything anymore. I know they want you to believe that nothing can be done, that it's too late, that Ireland has to be shared with the world until there's nothing Irish left in it. But that is a lie. It's always been a lie. And the people in this crowd, the people watching from home know it. They are afraid, not of any of us, but of what we represent. Memory, conviction, the refusal to surrender. They needed us fragmented, they needed us ashamed, they needed us to believe we were alone so they could rule over us without any resistance. But we are not alone and we are not going anywhere. And today I want every man and woman listening to understand this. You do not need permission to stand up. You do not need to be an expert. You do not need to wait for the media to say it's okay. You just need to remember who you are and decide you've had enough. We don't need to burn anything. We don't need to worry. We need to rebuild from the ground up, street by street, home by home, family by family. Because there is no cavalry coming to save us. There is no saving from the mainstream. There's only us, the forgotten people in this country. The working man, the men are pushed to the side, the youth who see no future here. The ground there looking out the window of the country, they don't recognise anymore. We are what remains. And what remains is more than enough to start again. Ireland doesn't belong to Brussels. It doesn't belong to the NGOs. It doesn't belong to the landlords. It belongs to the Irish people. It always has and it always will. So if we are willing to stand up and defend it. So for those out there who had spit on the sacrifice of our ancestors, who had betrayed our legacy, let them hear us now. This is our land. This is our home. This is our future. Our dreams, our ancestors, our legacy. This is our Ireland, and it always will be. From now until the end of time, so long as the wind blows over our fields and the rivers flow from our mountain tops, so long as there's a single blade of fucking grass left on this island, and a single Irish man willing to stand up and defend it, go right in the Ireland. Wow, lads, there's passion. Wow, oh my God.
Get them out! Get them out! Get them out! Get them out! Get them out!
I'm calling another speaker. We have Malachy Stinson from Dublin in the city. Lads, I can't believe the amount of you that is here today. It's absolutely amazing. The Cork, welcome, Malachy.
There we have Molly Station.
It's fabulous to be here today in the rebel county. And as I look across the crowd, from the ground you can't actually see how big it is, but from here you can. And look at the sea of tricolours. That one flag is what petrifies the political class in this country. When they saw in April in Dublin the sea of tricolours, they were petrified. Don't mind what they say. They are concerned and shocked at the level that this movement has risen to. In less than 2.5 years, we have brought this from a couple of people in East Wall to the numbers that are here today, the 50,000 in Dublin a couple of weeks ago, and the double that figure that will be in Dublin on the 22nd of June. When people say to you, what do these rallies achieve? Why do we bother? These are done for a number of reasons, and you can see the way the movement grows through these rallies. It gives confidence to people
who know what's the right thing to say and do, but are afraid to come out. When they see the numbers that are out, they will come out. And more people are realising what's going on in this country. And I'm glad to come down here to Cork, the rebel county, the home of the so-called Taoiseach in this country. Send a very clear message to Micheál Martin. We are not the mongrels. We are thoroughbreds. And we will take this nation back from the political class who are beholden to the international world. We don't care what Brussels says. We are going to take this country and run it for the benefit of its people. The only thing the political class are capable and good at in this country is waiting lists and failures. I'm sure some of you watched, or at least heard about it and watched it later, because I'm sure most of you don't watch RTE at the best of times. But the programme into the nursing homes. Remember, these are the nursing homes that they sent people out of hospitals in a number of years ago and left them to die. 20 years from Lee's Cross, when we were told the very same thing about a nursing home a couple of miles from the one that they exposed the other night. Nothing has changed. We have more regulations. We have more people employed to inspect. What are they inspecting? We're told that in the children's hospitals, that hundreds of children who shouldn't have had hip operations had them. How can that happen in a so-called developed world? This government and the entire political class, the 33,000 NGOs, the €6.5 billion they get, their time is coming to an end. And we will take back power in this people through a peaceful movement. We don't need guns or bombs. We are doing this by the mobilisation of tens of thousands of people. Since the rally in Dublin on the 26th of April, there have been protests every day somewhere in this country. We saw the people in Taggart the other day taking a new tactic of driving around slowly to slow down traffic. It's that type of peaceful action that we will be taking.
Yes.
And in the coming months, when a new movement is launched, when a new attempt to bring this forward through unity and to bring all of our people with us to take back this nation. And none of us here who are involved in this are doing this for ourselves. We have nothing personally to gain other than the saving of our nation. We are doing it for our children, our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren. When we say we want to make Ireland great again, the left come out with their usual slogans. Oh, is that when the church ran the place? Is that when we had industrial schools or mother and baby homes? No, it's when we were able to walk our streets safely. It's when we were able to buy a house or get a social house. It was when we could get medical treatment when we needed it. That's the Ireland we want. When our children could go to school and get an education and not get indoctrinated into woke liberalism. That's the type of Ireland we want. The Ireland set out in the Proclamation of 1916 and set out so clearly there that we will cherish the children of our nation equally. And this is our nation. And we will be taking it back. God and we'll see you all in Dublin on the 22nd.
Fantastic. fantastic, Malachy, as always. Thank you so much. Well, we saved the best to last. Our very own Cork boy, Derek Bly. This has been annihilated, his name slated and dragged through the mud, and he has done this for the benefit of us, the Irish people. He has been boots on the ground for years, and I wouldn't be here today fighting the good fight if not for him, as he was an inspiration to me, and I thank you for that, Derek. So can I get a big round of applause, please, for Derek Bly?
3 years ago, we stand here to tell the government enough with your failed housing policy, enough with your failed healthcare policy, enough with your failed immigration policy. I could stand here all day listing the failures of Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and the fake opposition. And I'm not here today to talk about them. I'm here to talk about us. I want to talk about us and how we rebel against those who forced our young, bright, talented, educated young people from our shores. To the Irish diaspora, I say this: us nationalists hear you, us nationalists see you, and us nationalists want to give you a homeland to return to. This country has suffered the incompetency of Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael for over 100 years. This communism politics has brought Ireland from freedom and independence to today's Ireland, where we are led by young global leaders. Do you hear me, Veronica? These people focus on putting diversity first. They want to put climate first. They want to put foreigner first. What counts in my concern is to put the Irish first. Rome was not built in a day, and it took 100 years of Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael to put us here, and we are going to fix it in a day. But we are going to boot this cronyism and corruption out of this country once and for all. Grand Parade, we had 600 people. Different story here today. Day by day, the seeds will sow. Protest by protest, our numbers grow. The time has come for this government to go. The government's biggest fear is we the people. Why? Because we stand here as many and they stand here as few. As we nationalists unite, it sends shivers down the backs of those spineless traitors to Ireland. So in closing, I ask every true nationalist to feel the weight of our forefathers' hands upon our shoulders. I ask every true nationalist to feel our forefathers' heart's rhythm within your heart. And I ask every true nationalist to feel the strain of our forefathers' sacrifices in our minds. We are the custodians of this glorious land. We are the custodians of this blood-stained soil. And we are not going to allow EU bureaucrats and paper pushers in the door to give our country away. God willing, someday we will meet our patriot dead in heaven. And when we do, we can look them and God straight in the eye and say that we put Ireland first. God bless Ireland and God bless every one of you. And people ask me, they say, Derek, what are these protests doing? Why are we doing it? What's the point? We do it so we can get you here, so we can tell you how we're going to fix it. For far too long, decisions that shape our lives have been made without us. Policies are being pushed on our communities without our consent, without debate, and without democratic approval. Sometimes, with the violent oppression has not been seen since we were a British colony. That ends today. Because we are launching a nationwide movement, a constitutional call, and that we demand a national referendum on issues that determine our future. Immigration, asylum, housing, citizenship, neutrality, and freedom of speech. But we are calling for something that's long overdue. The restoration of Article 48, which gave us, the people, the right to trigger a referendum on national issues. That was taken away from us. We are demanding it be returned. Because our republic is not just about ticking boxes. It's about you, the people, having the final say. So what is it? This is all we ask. This is all we ask you. Go to your phones. Go to www.ourpetitions.ie. Choose which petition you want to support, or choose them all. One name, one email. That's it. No address required. 20 seconds of your day. That's all it takes. I want to vote. I want a voice. I want my country back. Then share it with everybody you know on social media. the pub, everywhere. Let's spread this far and wide. There is a QR code on the leaflets. We have them here. Take them, pass them around. We want 75,000 signatures. We will then present those signatures to Dáil. We are going to make it impossible for them to refuse it. This is not just a petition. This is a line in the sand. This is a message to Leinster House that we want our voices heard. You govern by the will of the people, and the people demand to be heard. We are not asking for permission. We are exercising our right, and we are reclaiming our place in this republic as sovereign citizens, not silent victims. I want everybody to get a leaflet today, and I want everybody to go to petitions.ie and have your say in the future of your country. And in closing, I'm going to get this national hero, Darren McGovern, to sing us out.
Here we go, folks. I'm going to sing one little song, and I want every man, woman and child to join in and sing that song so that the animals in Belhaven know that we're here, because we are not going away. God save Wales, said the heroes. God save Wales, say the old. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what not going for Ireland here we fall. High upon the gallows tree, son of noble-hearted tree, with the vengeful siren stricken in their bloom, and they met them face to face with the courage of their race, and they went with swords undaunted to their doom. Sing it! And God save Ireland, save the heroes. God save Ireland, save the Lord. And whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what not going for Ireland here we fall. Up the rugged stairs rang their voices out in prayer, with an English fatal cord around them passed. Behind the gallows tree, like brothers lovingly, with hope and faith and freedom to the last. What do they say? God save Ireland, save the Lord. God save Ireland, save the Lord. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what not going for Ireland here we Alicia Corja. God save Ireland, save the God save Ireland, say they are. And whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what not going for Ireland here we fall. Oh, what not going for Ireland here we fall. This song that I wrote as a message from the nationalist people. And I wrote this song as a message to the traitors in the Dáil. I have been living the life doing what I was told. I was raised good and taught not to be bold, but there's only so much a man can hold. parties forced to lose total control. Living in Ireland, we're honest, heart and soul. The TD's up in Dublin, they all think that they have total control. But here's what I know, you haven't a clue, because the nationalists are coming for you. So you better step back, this is true. Ireland belongs to me and you. Living in our homeland, united we stand against the forces of evil from the EU, the WEF, and all that clan. You have your foot on our chest, you're trotting us down, you're putting our people 6 feet in the ground. You created a monster in every village and town, and it's coming to tear this government down. And you can call us names, and this far right, the people of Ireland, we don't give a shite, cause we're a big strong men who aren't afraid to fight. The poor Ireland first to do what's right. I wish the mainstream media would tell the truth about the missing children and all the abuse. The ministers and coppers and agency men created cover-ups for the pedo friends. Soul. The TD's up in Dublin, they all think that they have total control. But here's what I know, you haven't a clue, because the nationalist movement is coming for you. So you better step back, and this is true, because Ireland belongs to me and you. This is not our land. It's not the Ireland that we knew. We're neighbour, new neighbour, and I knew you. What was it for? What did we do to have the government hate me and you? Now the game is up, it's at the end. The people of Ireland are making amends. We're going to take Ireland back, do what's right, and we're not afraid of a fucking God fight. Up in Dublin, they all think that they have total control. But here's what I know, it's how I clue, the nationalist movement is coming for you. So you better step back, cause this is true. Ireland belongs to me and you. I've been living in life, doing what I was told. I was raised good and taught not to be bold, but for how long? Is too many. Lads, June 22nd, we'll be in Dublin again. We are building to something bigger and something better, so keep coming out. Thank you so much.
Hello, Corky. All right. I've lost my bag. Where's my fucking bag? Oh, still there. Ooh, heart attack. I only seen the code there.
I might have been standing there.
Fair play, yeah.
Sean Crow might have robbed it on you.
You see the Jeep following the bus? Our
Yeah, I've
bus.
seen it.
Fucking hell, Gideon think he was in a car behind and the drive.
We have to go now.
What time is it now?
It's 20 past 3, so we're going to try to get a quick point at the top of the road and then leave for the bus.
4 o'clock, yeah, isn't it? 4 o'clock. We don't know. Same place. Make sure you keep me updated because I'm going to move around a bit. Yeah, well, he's saying that, but I'm not so sure about when I miss that bus. You know what I mean?
Well done, woman. Well done.
And I said, listen, over a billion people listen to this. I knew you were the only person who could do something like that. And you know what? You've done so honest to God. I mean, haven't stopped talking about it last night.
Paul's his name. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him.
How strong you are.
Thank you very much.
I ain't seen him once.
Can you take me a little slowly for us today? We're with them yet, we're with them yet.
What is this now?
This is where he's picking us up.
Okay, right. What's this double fucking trains?
Don't even know how to use it.
Right, so go right to this. Where's the message? I can't see it. There. That's him off the bus, right? Okay, so what's it saying?
Malden Hotel.
Let me just stop this live. Can you wait for a minute? Just a minute.
No, David, no bother yet. We'll be there.
I need to stop this live. Hold on.